Alright, good day everyone. How's anyone viewing this going? Past tense, pretty much, because I just spur of the moment doing this. So, yeah, I guess we'll jump straight into what we're doing here today. We are doing a Elden Ring any percent run, which basically just means trying to get from the start of Elden Ring through to the end in as short a period of time as possible. So there's not too much else to it than that. We'll see I've got some splits up. I've done a little bit of bits and pieces onto my my overlays. Still not a professional by any means, but yeah, so we've got our button controller, which was from before. But then yeah, we've added on some splits over here. So bear with me, I have never used the split thing before. Probably should have done a test run, but that's all right. We can make it work. So yeah, there's not a lot else to this really. So Elden Ring any percent. So aim is to get to the end credits, meaning beating the final boss, which is Radagon and Elden Beast. So that arena. So to get there, it's 12 required bosses essentially. So we've got to progress through the capital, which requires 2 great runes to get to. So yeah, we are using a enemy item randomizer. Key items are not randomized, meaning if I beat Godric, I will get Godric's great rune, and so on and so forth. But otherwise, all the weapons, everything like that, that's all randomized. So same with starting classes. So I guess let's jump into it. So we'll start off with a new game. And we can, how do I do this? Game time, control. All right, we'll start that in a second once we get going. I also do have a secondary timer up here in the top right corner. I've sort of pilfered an overlay or a DLL file from another thing, so real imaginative with that. All right, let's go with him. And keepsake wise, probably the crab. Oh no, we'll take that. All right, cane sword, no. Antispur rapier, I don't mind this one. Golden halberd, I guess we know which one we're going with. Ooh, ice rhine, hatchet, leaf on it. Well, balls. I don't think there's any reason not to go with iron balls, to be honest. It's a smithing weapon. It is insane poise-wise, so I guess let's make this happen. So number key 1 is how to edit the splits. All right, let's go. And that timer has started already. That's okay. Just make this window a little bit bigger. Cool. All right. Everything seems to be working other than the fact that this is doing weird things. All right. Let's get it going. All right. First, we grab our fingy because we can't leave without our fingy. Let's just... How do we start this thing? Right. Oops. Let's go back to our game. Where is our game gone? There we go. All right. Worst case scenario, as I said, I've got the timer up in the top right corner, which is set to IGT. So we'll have to spend a bit more time fiddling with that split tracker and work out how to go about making it actually reflect what we're doing. First boss is completely irrelevant. Crucible Knight. Alright, so first priority or order of business is we are going to be going and getting the Dectus halves, because the quickest way through to mountaintops and all of that is via what's it called? The Dectus lift. So let's skip cutscene. I do have in the randomizer settings a couple extra bits and pieces turned on, so we do have there's some shortcuts through mountaintops of the giants which I've got activated, and that's mostly because it's a huge area of nothing. There's quite literally nothing that happens for a large portion of it. It's low danger. Do that and that. Turn those to their spots. Alright. So yeah, there's shortcuts in the mountaintops, so there's a couple extra spirit springs, so we don't have to worry about them. And then for the rest of it, it's all pretty much normal base game. So, the other thing there's a couple like little QAL things turned on in the randomizer as well. So like all of the map segments are enabled, which is quite nice. Helps with navigation a bit, even though I don't really need it. It's the same path and I don't really use the map much. What else? No, don't do that. Oh, money. Thank you, Carly. What have you got? Nothing of note. I don't actually need this grace, but we'll get it nonetheless. And then we're off to go get Torrent. And then once we got Torrent, we can start progressing. So I mentioned that we're using an item randomizer as well, hence why we've got balls as the iron balls as a starting class. But the key items are not randomized. So our great runes are all in their standard locations, but it also means that all of the upgrade materials for the sacred flask and stuff, that's all in their normal locations, which means that if I want to upgrade my flasks, I just need to swing by the usual golden seed trees and grab the tears, the blessed tears of Marika, sacred tears, yeah, golden seeds and sacred tears from the various churches. So we'll just grab this item. Ooh, shiny horns. We might switch that. All right, so let's get ourselves our torrent. Sit down. Another cutscene. Button mashy time.
I can turning to aid you. You need to the foot. Then it summon me. I bequeath.
Thank you.
Use it. It will some torrent treat.
Now, there is a much quicker way of doing that than what I do, but I don't know how to do it. Quickly equip torrent. Ooh, crabby. Kind of want Krabby's item. Gargoyle's great sword. Not really worth. Random gargoyle. So we'll get a golden seed here at this tree like we always do, which is the start of our collectathon. Bit more money. So to start ourselves off, we are getting the Dectus halves along the way. We'll pick up and do some item checks. So seeing as we have the balls already, so we are looking for smithing stones. I have an option turned on in the randomizer to reduce the cost of smithing stones, or smithing stone weapons rather. So instead of needing 12 of each to upgrade all the way, I only need 3, which makes the randomizer much more attainable without having to go and fetch bell bearings and stuff. So hello, Prattling Pete. Oops, missed that one. Hello, item. Yeah. There's our smithing ones that we need. What is that item? Is it worth? Just in time. So we're not going to bother with Bernie because we don't have any money on us right now. And so in order to actually buy anything from Bernie, we'd have to come back later. So we're just going to skip him, and I'm just going to grab, there's 2 items down here, plus 1 in the camp. So we'll just grab those items real quick. And hopefully pick up a smithing stone 2s. Would be really nice. So essentially, before we get to Margaret, ideally we've got ourselves with a slightly upgraded weapon. Oops, this is a bit earlier in the normal. Took a wrong turn there. So that's the item we're going for right there. It's fairly safe to collect. Somber 1s. And Lightning Ball is not aggroing, which is excellent. So what do we got? We got... Oh, we did pick up some 2s. So we got 3 3s, 2 2s. So we need 1 more 2. Plus then we need... Where the hell did that Death Duelist aggro from? Oh, it was the Knight's Cav replacement enemy. Smithing 3. So we need 1 2 and 2 3s. And then we'll have a +9. What have you got, fun, sir? Ooh, Dragon Halberd. We will remember that for later, because that is a very, very nice weapon. It deals good damage, great poise, but it's also got both frost and lightning once you activate the weapon art once. Which means you get both, and once the enemy is frosted, they take an extra like 20% damage or something like that on top. So yeah, timing wise, we should hopefully be finished this run within 2 hours. I've been watching some other streamers, proper streamers, mind you, doing this basically the same thing, and he's been averaging, or the main one I've been watching's been doing it in about an hour 30-ish. So I sort of aim for an hour or just under 2 hours, given my skills gap. Smith Somber 2, which is good, so we can have a +2 Dragon's Halberd maybe. If we get a Somber 3 or 4, we probably do it instead of the balls to start with, because I think a +2 Somber is better than a +5 smithing. Oh, Commander's Standard. We are getting all the buff sticks. Ah, there's our last smithing 2 we need, and another smithing 3. Alright, so we'll stick with the balls. And there's the last of our smithing 3s. Excellent. So we've now got everything we need to get the iron balls to +9. Seeing as we don't really need the int, the bonus to our magic damage, since we don't have any magic on us. Take that off the hotbar so I don't accidentally use them. Grab this grace for later. Oh, that's a look. Einstein with horns. Because this gives, yeah, cold sorcery. We don't have any cold sorcery, or any cold of anything at the moment, so not a particularly useful. Let's grab the couple extra items while we're over here, as long as the enemies aren't cursed. There's 3 item pickups in this little lake here, normally guarded by some rune bears, but with the enemy randomizer, they are... Ooh, Smith freezing greases. That is very nice. I will take those. We may as well grab this item as well. Not worth. Grab this one. Spear talisman. Not useful. And we'll drop down here. We'll go visit our merchant friend. Alright, what do we got? Friend... Somber 2, Hand of Millennia. I don't think any of those hats feel very useful, so... Oh shoot. He's aggroed and that's not going to be a fun time. Please don't come back and smash me. Grab another golden seed while we're here. Dragon? Very nasty dragon. No. Let's just do a little safety quit out so I don't get gangbanged on the ladder. Probably would have been fine, but... Oops, forwards. Climbing. Up we go. Alright, and then we'll grab our first half of the Dector medallion here. And then once we got that, we can then Memory of Grace back to Third Church, and then we'll take the teleporter. It's not the fastest way. The fastest way to get to the other Dector's half is using the Celia skip, except I can't do that. So I just use the safer route using the Third Church portal. So this will drop me out at Dragon Barrow. And then from there, we will be right to go to the Dectus. Ah, stupid moose. Alright, so we'll go to Fort Faroth from here. We'll make a stop off. So we won't make any stops. We'll just go grab the golden seed on the way past. Keep legging it through. We'll take a little drop down shortcut. Hopefully we don't miss it up. If we do, quit out, so hopefully going to save us. And then there's a little graveyard with 3 pickups on the way, so we'll check that as well. Oh my gosh, 4 runes, woo! Benefit of Memory of Gracing means that it does switch over to daytime, which means that the Knight's Cav replacement that is on this bridge, if we don't Memory of Grace, is not spawned. So we take that, do a little safety heal. We could stick Commander Standard in our offhand to use as a buff stick. Hello. Junk. Other 3. We don't need any more 3s though. Don't need that either. That's right. Right. We'll go grab Fort Faroth, Dector's half. And then after that we're going to jump on down to Church of Rot or whatever it is with the sick chickadee. And then from there, because we'll need that for later on to do the stake skip down to Radahn. So it's not a true any percent glitchless. Actually, I feel like stake skips are permitted in the deathless the any percent glitchless routing. I think. Could be wrong on that front, but yeah, that's right. Hey, 1500 runes, that's more like it. Grab this Grace, just in case. And then we will try this to try to distract the enemies inside, so that they wander over there. That's annoying. There you go, see how they all wandered over there, investigating that noise we made? Allows us to run through without having to do any quit outs or anything, and no one is pursuing us. Nice little tricky trick. Alright, so we'll grab this one. I'm going to jump over the wall to grab the other. There's an item just over the side of this wall as well, so we shall jump over and grab it. Take some full damage, not die, and then just carry on running. So, we're almost finished with our initial collections. So, on the way past, I'm just going to grab, there's 3 or 4 items up on top of that skeleton skull moundy thing. And then after that's done, we will be just jumping down to grab a final grace and one last sacred tear. Ooh, smithing 4, thank you. So that gets us to a +10 weapon prior to market. We are going to be quite cash poor though, which is a shame because we're going to spend most of our money on upgrades. Which means we're going to be going into the fight with probably not a lot of health, which is manageable. Yeah, let's go and grab that one item over there as well. Why not? I don't normally grab this item, but completely worthless to us. Right, grab this last tier. Say hello to Millicent. And then we'll sit down at this grace and talk to Melina, who's going to take us across to Round Table Hold. And once we're there... Yes. Go to Round Table Hold. And we should split that. Why did that not split? Time here, but that's okay. Alright, I'll just have to change it over to real time. I don't know why it's timing in real time when I asked for it to be done in IGT. That's okay. Maybe it's because I'm missing a hook. I will grab this torch because there's an Invisi assassin which I really don't want to deal with. I have dealt with it without having that, but nothing on either of them. Nothing worth on Kale. There wasn't anything there. Alright, let's go do some upgrades, do some selling. Good to know. It looks like Gideon is in the Melania arena. We should sell some stuff as well, actually. Sell, keep, get rid of these. Don't need any of them. Alright, upgrade all the way to +10. Switch it over to a heavy affinity. And then we'll just quickly do our upgrades as well. Or rather our, what's it called? Flasks. $25 health. Alright, we're off to Margaret then. Let's get it going. I don't think I've picked up any... No, I haven't gotten any yet. Stuck. Not required. Yeah, I haven't gotten any tears or anything to put into my flask as yet. Or flask of wondrous physic, that is. Safety grace, just in case, because I don't think there is a stake America. Oh no, there. No, there's not a stake. Also habit that. Nothing in it. Well, this sucks as a first boss. This is gonna be absolutely terrible. Oh, this is gonna be horrendous. This is not gonna be fun. Oh, Valiant Gargs in the opening arena. Oh, dear me. Did I turn off the tick damage from the poison? I don't know if I did, to be completely honest. Oh, we might be hard stuck here for a little bit, because this is not a fun arena to be dealing with these guys in. We definitely did not turn off their tick damage. Nope, we are going to die again. And we are dead. Oh, this is gonna suck for a long time, guys. This is gonna suck for a very long time. This is a horrendous arena for them. Alright, if we skip this, what's our other... If we can stagger this one, we'll be alright. Oh my gosh. What? Where am I meant to run to? Alright, that's one. And poison. Alright, that's one done. No! Oh, we run away from the poison and we run into the frame trap. Oh. Oh, this is terrible. That's interesting though, because we were getting death talk. Were we? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't death talk. Alright, so we just really need to stagger this guy before his friend joins us. What is this poison distance? And we dead. It's just poison from one and poison from the other. This is such a trash arena. Look how small it is. Like the whole, when they poison breath, the whole arena fills up. I think we make the change. I'm gonna turn off the... Can I make that change on the run? Let's find out. I'm just going to turn off the poison tick damage. And the reason for that, I just can't outrun it. Not in this arena. Normally I'd play with it and we'd carry on. But just in this arena, it's so tiny that it's just like there's nowhere to run to get away from it. So I don't actually know if this is going to update while we're in game. Hello, whiffs. And another whiff. Oh, what a trash arena. But oh my gosh. Well, we're not getting anywhere near our PB. Our PB is just going to basically get evaporated with this one fight. Where was that backswing from? Alright, didn't update with the tick damage off. I figured I'd probably have to relaunch the game. Do I want to do it? Is it possible to do it without relaunching? We'll give it a couple more tries. If we still can't get through, I'm just going to relaunch the game with the tick damage off. So like, look at this. This is about as far away from him as I can run. What? Fuck off with your poison. Now his friend's fucking doing it. Now he's poisoning this way. What a stupid fucking arena. Ah, my gosh. Ah, double gosh. Alright, one. Fuck off. Oopsies. Alright, we got one down, the other one's a third of the way through. I'd prefer if he goes back to the twin blade, but... No, 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 no! You! I got too greedy! Oh, I did 3 type R2s, and if any of them had a... Like, I got one to connect, if the second had it connected, I would have been fine. And then I block breaking myself with the tick damage. That's fucking dumb. Oh, man. We had a decent chance at that too. There goes our poise damage build up. Come on. Fuck off. Double fuck off. Triple fuck off. Look at that. That's 3 of them. Alright. Yo. Oh my gosh, that's fucking cursed. Fucking hell. And then you're doing the poison spray next. Would you two stop with this stupid spray? Ah, now where am I fucking meant to go? Dedge. Not Dedge. I can't get out of the fucking road of both poisons. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. This is an absolutely terrible arena for this boss pair. The two poisons are just feeding off each other. Locking out the entire fucking arena. There we go. First one. Let's count the poisons. 1. Fucking roll. Holy! I got the dude just flies in and clips. What am I meant to do with that? Alright, what are we gonna do? Give me 2 secs while I sort out. I'm just gonna restart, and I'm gonna have the disable of the Valiant Gargoyles tick, poison damage tick off. Let's launch, please. So just give me a sec while I relaunch this. Yes, launch it. Alright. Make sure it captures again. Alright, there we go. Got that up and running again. We'll just remove our windows. Alright. So, we got our capture back. I'm pretty sure. Let's do a double check of Streamlabs. Yep. Alright. So, hopefully this time we've got our poison disabled. Poison tick disabled. Because while we showed that we could get through this, I really just don't feel like being stuck on this for the next 20 minutes or something. The hitbox, the lock-on tracking for this boss is terrible as well, by the way. What? What exactly am I running away from there? Holy flippin' dooly. I don't even know what I was rolling from. I got hit by, I think I got clipped by Twin Blade when I was running away from Axie Boy, a Great Axe Blood, and then running away from Poison from Great Axe Blood, and I got hit off the cliff by Twin Blade. Well, our turning off the ticks did not work. Holy crap, man, we're dead. Let's just jump off a cliff instead. Oh dear, what are we gonna do? I don't know if we're gonna get through these two. So what's your alternative? We've got to go to either Rykard, which is a lot of running. And to get to Rykard, we've got to go through Virgin Abductor, which means going through that. Nah. Holy whiff spaz. Fucking hell. I can't even get a poise built up because I keep freaking whiffing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what is their poising? Their poise would have to be something like, what, 80? So I need to get off like 3 or 4 tap R2s. It'd have to be like, yeah, it'd be 4 or 5 tap R2s I need to get. Maybe I should just get Roderick in just to someone to take aggro for a bit. I thought that was the edge, which is why I changed my jump. Holy dooly, these two are savage. I can't believe I didn't get a stagger there though. I got the charge R2s off, I got an extra 2 charge R2s and a tap R2. Oh, sorry, 2 tap R2s and a charge R2 at the end, and it still was not enough to stagger him. Alright. Let's try this. It's going to increase their health, but maybe it can help draw aggro for a bit. Roger is dying because I can't get to. That helped. Not at all. Poison my fuck face. Alright, so Roger is not the answer. You just fucking abandon this. Go somewhere else. 45 minutes, we haven't beaten a single boss because it's these two fuckers. Why is it every time I stream, so I can play this game on my own with nothing else happening, we get through just fine. We try and stream the thing, and suddenly we hit, like, the worst possible duo bosses. Whiff! 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 One hit! Ellie. Ah! A stagger. We will take that.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Eee. Stop it. No. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on, Axie. Alright, 1. Run away from the poison. We can do this. Don't get greedy now, Gov. Alright. Just you and me, bub. What? I 100% rolled through that axe run. Come on, do something. Ah, yes. No! Ah! I was gonna say yes, frozen AI, but... This is it. Yes! Split. Split. What are we on? That one. Oh my gosh, that was traumatic. So, our PB is 1 hour and 57. And today we have spent just under, not far under an hour on literally the first boss. So, the upside is it can only go uphill from here, right? But honestly, that is quite possibly the most horrendous boss I've ever had in that arena. By a country mile. Gideon, way better. Horaloo is hard in that arena as well because of his Earth Shatter and the Earthquake things. But that, Gargoyles, honestly, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright, kill you. And the reason we're killing Gostok here is because we want his bell bearing. And his bell bearing gives us a couple more items that we can choose from later. So we're not going to do it now. But there's a chance it might have something like Cragblade in there, which would be super pog. Alright, so we've got a Headless Carrion Knight. One of the ones from Leonia. Snail. Ballsy boy. Just to run up the side here. Habitual jump to dodge the other dog. So we are 100% going to do a quit out up ahead. Alright, do a quit out to de-aggro the dog and the Fell Omen and all the rest. Alright, so we're 14 deaths on Valiant Gargoyles over the space of... Our split was... Oh, fucking bird. Eesh. We just get through this as quick as we can, and that's not a way through. No, 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 no. Quit out just in time. Fuck me. Oh my gosh, this is such a terrible run. This is terrible. What a terrible spread of enemies through there. A Burge and a Virgin Abductor. Okay, it's not that bad. It could have had a lobster and it could have had a like a rune bear or something like that in there as well. So it wasn't too bad, all things considered. But we still don't want to do that again. Alright, so we have to work out how we can get our splits to go even when we're in the window of Elden Ring. Because if I push the button for a split now, which is that numlock 1, it is not doing the split. So, we've got 3 flasks. Yeah, that's enough for this. It's just a tree sentinel. Oh, that was... Edge. That was a hitless. Look how much faster that was. 49.24 on Margit to 54.03 on Godric. That is so much quicker. Oh my gosh. So much quicker. That's what it should have been, essentially. The 1732 should have taken me maybe 3 or 4 minutes to do the entire fight. Instead, it took 20... No, it was actually 32 minutes for one fight across 14 deaths. So... that probably doesn't help things either, that each death was actually quite slow. It was 2 minutes per death. Yeah, grab this tier. The upside to all of this, though, is that it honestly is probably going to be like the worst run I'm ever going to have. And I say that with a fair degree of confidence because I can beat Valiant Gargoyles, right? You see that. I can beat Valiant Gargs. In that arena, though, Margit's arena for Valiant Gargs, that is terrible. Like, absolutely terrible, that arena. Because the good arenas for Valiant Gargs are ones where there's space, right? So you got space to be able to move out and around from them. You can... outspace the poison tick, but more importantly, you can pull the 2 gargoyles away from each other, right? In that arena, Margit's arena, no, I thought that was Dryleaf Dane's arts for a second there. Nothing. So in Margaret's arena, it's too narrow to be able to escape the breadth of a poison attack, and it's too short to be able to effectively distance the two from each other. And then you add to that, if that wasn't bad enough, but you add to that the fact that the arena has no walls. And so you can quite literally, through nothing you can do, you can be thrown off the edge of the arena by the enemy attacks, which did happen quite a number of times. Alright, so we're looking for 2 more 4s, 5s, and 6s. So if we don't find any 4s, we can grab the bell bearing for it when we get to... Hello? Pick up the... Wow, out, pick up the damn item. A cuckoo night. Alright, so we're going to go across, grab the Grace at the front of Lucaria. And then once we've got that Grace, I just realized I haven't actually checked if this is... It is muted. Okay, cool. I had something sitting in the background. I actually never checked if it was muted. So there was a good chance that we could have had double audio this entire time, offset by like 60 seconds the latency on my stream, which would have been so bad. Alright, please no fall damage memes here. There is a not uncommon time that never registers you as being safely landed, and you just die when you walk down off it. And it is one of the most annoying things. Whoa, hello. Last item. Yes, so hopping down that skip there, it is a non-zero chance that it will just not register you as landed when you land on that big spur. You can take, there's the last 4 we need, 20 steps, 30 steps, whatever, and you can still be classed as not having safely landed and then just die when you do hit the ground. And it is terrible. There is nothing about it which is fun. Alright, so we got all of our smithing 4s, which means we do not need to make the stop to get the bell bearing. I'm not going to get this Grace beyond this either. I'm just going to go in, grab, is that a... What is that? It's a Black Knife Assassin. Yep. Hopefully we... No, it's not. It's an NPC. Alright, we're going to go back to round table. Probably shouldn't have done this. Not yet. We'll go back and we'll do the... what's it called? We'll go through Lucario Gate. And then once we're through here, we will quickly grab the last tier, grab the merchant, head up the Dectus elevator, and then once we've done that, we'll be on our way over to Draconic Tree Sentinel, which is what DTS stands for on the splits there. Nope. Alright. Alright. Let's go grab this item. Oh, wait.
You're beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. I love them. They're such a funny little thing. Like, they serve absolutely no purpose in the game whatsoever. It's purely for invasions and PvP stuff. Like, as far as I'm aware, they don't do anything. Like, there's no mechanic which makes them, like, act as lures. So, like, when you're in stealth or whatever, then enemies will chase after the battling pates. Ah! Dragblade! Alright, the balls just got really good. Like, really good. So Cracked Blade increases physical damage, but it also increases poise that's inflicted as well. So essentially, the iron balls have crazy high poise. Like, fist weapons generally have great poise. The balls and spiked fists have one of the best movesets for the tap R2, which does huge amounts of poise damage, decent damage, very fast attack speed animation, but with a reasonably low stamina cost. Whoops, hello. We'll just keep running. So by getting Cracked Blade, what we do is we basically have got even higher poise damage, even more physical damage, because we'll give it the standard heavy attunement. And I'm at the point where I'm pretty much going to start, I'm going to get a little bit more vigor with the next level up. I'm going to get to probably 30 vig. And I'm just going to start dumping strength. We're going to stat dump strength hardcore. Oops, a bit early on that one. Alright, skip the 2 cutscenes. I don't know why this elevator needed not 1, but 2 different cutscenes. One to show you raising it, and the second one to show it like spinnerooing, or like you traveling up or something. I don't know. Do I go merchant route or do I go golden seed route? I think we go golden seed route. No, let's go merchant route. Because we've got 6 flasks at the moment. We don't need the bell bearing. We'll get another 1, 2 along this path. 3. We'll get another 3 seeds going to the left versus 4 seeds plus the 1, I guess, if you do a quick loop out. We're going to the right. So there's sort of 2 paths you can take through Landale Capital outskirts. You can either go left and go across the Great Bridge, or like down the Great Bridge past where Wormface normally is. Along that route there are 3 golden seeds, plus a graveyard, and then there's actually a tier as well, a sacred tier if you loop towards Lanciax. That golden seed you can really pick up either way because it's not much of a time sink to just grab it and then turn right. The main difference though is that coming to the left is you've got a merchant check, which you don't have when you go to the right. So this way there's a merchant just before the Great Bridge, which we will quickly stop in at, see if he's got, ultimately I'm looking for smithing 5s, so if he's got some smithing 5s or 6s, we'll buy those, and then after that we'll go basically straight down. There's a golden seed on the floor, and then there's another one on our way past the catapults. So between those 3 things, that's why I go this route. If I don't need the bell bearing, if I do need the smithing stone bell bearing, then I go to the left. There was a freeze grease as well, actually. 6 freeze greases. Maybe we just get the bell bearing. So the bell bearing to the right is the smithing stone 3 and 4 bell bearing. So if I don't have all the smithing stones I need to get to plus 12 by this stage in the game, then I would be going to the right, and it's just a free pickup. So if you level up beforehand, you can go in, grab it, and the Memory of Grace out. Staff of the Avatar plus 4. I actually do like that weapon, but it's not better than the balls. If I equip, do I heavy load? So what can I take off? There we go. Alright, so we've got the buff stick attached. So Commander Standard gives us another increase in physical damage. It does stack with Cracked Blade. Cracked Blade is a weapon buff, whereas Commander Standard is a aura buff, I think it is. Or, no, not an aura buff, a body buff is what it is. No, it is an aura buff, because it goes on yourself and allies. Aura buff. So there's different styles of buffs in the game. There's weapon buffs, there's body buffs, there's aura buffs, and then there's unique buffs. You can have 1 from each of those active at a time. So, for example, you can have Howl of Shabriri with Cracked Blade with Flame Grant Me Strength. No. Yes. No. Is FGMS? No. Howl of Shabriri is a... Anyway. So it basically, you can have one of each of the types. You can't have two though. So you can't have like both Frost Grease and Crackblade active at the same time. It's one or the other. So yeah. Anyway, I probably explained that really poorly. There's great videos out there. Actually, I have a little. I don't need that grace because we're not going to die between here and our next spot. Mind you, ooh, square off. That's very broken. That Ash of War. Except I think I sold my longsword anyway, and I wouldn't trade. Alright, so we're going to grab this grace up here. We're going to check for items at the merchant. And then after that, we are going to warp back to Round Table Hold. Do our final 2 upgrades. To get us to plus 12 or higher if we manage to get some 5s. And then after that, we're going to come back and do DTS. And then we'll be right for Radahn after that. Fuck off. Right. What have you got? Yes, hello. You have a somber 9, which is very good, but I don't need it. And some very cheap of those. Let's grab 10. So those were some very cheap crabs. Let's just replace this with that, seeing as we don't actually have anything now. Alright, let's just quickly check what Gostock had, but I don't think there's any reason to. He had Holy Shroud, Cracked Tear. Alright. Let's go and do our upgrades of our weapon. And then once we've got our plus 12, I don't think we've got any smithing 5s. Alright, we'll level up a bit and then do our flasks, and then, because we've got a couple more golden seeds, and then we'll go and beat the crap out of DTS. 2 more flasks, 2 more tiers. And then it's time for strength dumping. Alright, let's go and see what is DTS. And hope that it's not something stupidly cursed like the last boss was. Or the first boss, rather. The last boss wasn't too bad. And we forgot to sell all of our things. Just in case it's Watchdog Duo. You know what? No, Valiant Gargs is always a pair, isn't it? Yeah. I was going to say, you know what would have made it easier is if in the randomizer settings, the boss pairings were randomized as well. I don't think they are. Is there actually a golem anywhere, or is that just the game sound effects from default? I don't think there's a thing. Oh, it's fucking fire. Ah, well, that's great. And you're still here too. Fuck off. Alright, well, this is gonna go great. This is going to be another long fight. Hello! Yeah, run away. Ah, fucking bouncy fire! Can you fucking explode already? This is such a stupid fight. Fucking dumb. What are you gonna do now, bub? Make light giant fireballs, okay. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Ah, fuck, rolled early. Where's my stagger, by the way? Surely I'm due for one. Ah, that's fucking shit. Finally. Oh, I didn't realize I was right on the edge. Holy, what a waste of time. Oh, and I don't know if... Oh, and because we fall outside the stake and map... No, that's terrible. Oh my gosh. What a stupid, stupid design flavor. Oh no. Oh wow. So we got like, what was that, 2/3 of the way through? something like that, 2/3 the way through, and then we just jump jump on turret to run away from this bastard's fucking fire breath, and what do? We just run straight off the edge. Oh, that's so dumb and silly. Alright. I don't even think any of this stuff is any better. We should equip a talisman though, seeing as we got two slots available to us. Stop it! Give me something we can attack. Back here, bub. Ew. Whoa. I think elevation just saved me there. Oh my gosh. Rolled that way too early. Wooly dooly. Ah, fuck me. I was in the middle of a micro fall animation, so I couldn't roll. Or rather, I hit the roll button and it just didn't. At least this time we don't have to run back. That's stupid. I hate that. This terrain is terrible. I mean, it saved me once there, yes, but... What? Okay, we need to lock in a little bit because this is getting stupidly long now, and we haven't even gotten. We've gotten through 3 splits. 3 splits. That's it. This is weird. He's not aggroed to us. What is this glitch? He's just not aggroed. See how we're not using any stamina? This is so weird. I don't understand. I'm literally, like, he's not aggroed. Like, look at it. He's just not aggroed. Oh, that's so weird. Is he going to aggro at all? Or is this just a free fight? I don't even have to worry about stamina management. Because it's just free. What the hell was that? I don't understand what that was. I've never had that happen before with Fire Giant. Never. He just sat there. That's so weird. Alright. I mean, I'll take it, don't get me wrong, but it's so weird. That's so weird. Give us a little bit more health and then some more strength. Let's get 2 more endurance, actually. We'll just pop 1 rune so we can get above and get that last little bit done. Alright. Next up, we've got stake skip into Radahn's Arena. Now, I am like 30% accurate with this. So I get this stake skip about 30% of the time. The rest of the time, I just hit the death plane. So... Oh, first time! Huzzah! So there's a death plane there and a death wall, right? But if you jump out and out again just far enough, you can skip over it. And you basically land in Radahn's Arena, and the whole of Radahn's Arena is covered by a stake of Marika. So this is essentially what's known as a stake skip, as in you skip a running segment by abusing the stake of Marika mechanism in game. And that's quite literally what just happened there. We went from Fort, or the Church of whatever it is, and there's that worm face. Alright, we'll summon the boys, and the boys can come and smash him for me. Alright. So, yeah, we basically dropped all the way down and in, and we didn't... That's actually really convenient timing. No, it's not. It's the wrong one. Oh well. Oops, we should have done the other one first. Oh well. I should have used Commander Standard first. I'm just gonna take the riposte, seeing as there's death blood on the floor. Ay, 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 ay. Alright. Get in, boys. And kill. Oh, we do have something to put in our flasky flask now. Alright. There we go. Another one done. Seems to be the way we're going. We're just going to get a really good split, followed by a terrible one. There it is over there. Alright, so now we get to run through Landell and go kill Goldfroy, followed by Morgott. 40 strength should be pretty much enough to last us through to the end of the game. Alright. Sorry, 40 vigor, not 40 strength, 40 vig. Should be enough to get us through to the end, so now we can just run and strength pump. Pretty much. So, we don't get the 5 and 6 bell bearing until we get through to mountaintops. And you get the 5 and 6 bell bearing by making a slight detour off the starting area. It's just sort of it's another free pickup. It's just a little bit out of the way. So we won't get it immediately, I don't think. I think we will run all the way through to Fire Giant, and the foot of the forge. What's it called? Foot of the forge. Fuck off, little bubble. Foot of the Forge Grace is the one I was looking for. And then we might circle back if we don't pick it up any stones up along the way. Alright. Now there is a quote-unquote gamer skip, a big skip, to skip a fair bit of running section. You kind of got to jump off the edge there and then do a wall punch, and then land on a small ledge and then jump off onto the rotunda. It's a bit faster. It saves about, I don't know, 10-ish seconds. And you kind of got to do it twice throughout the run. So it's about a 20-25 second time save. But if you miss it the first time or the second time, it ends up being a 0 time save if you just were to run around like this instead. So I just do the run around because I can't do the gamer skip. And yeah, simple as that. And I know I could practice it and learn it and do it, but I haven't dedicated myself to do that. A lobster? Oh shit. That's a nice talisman. Eee! Run away from the lobster. Run away from the lobster. We don't need that grace, because with the lobster there, I'm going to come back to the rolled medallion the other way. So it's about the same time distance to run from that grace to the rolled medallion as it is to go from the East Capital Ramparts. But because of the lobster and having to run past the lobster, I'm going to go the other direction. And I realise now I've just missed 2 pickups that could very well have been smithing 5s. But we didn't get either of them, so... And we didn't get the grace either, so we're not going back for them. Whee! Alright. Doesn't look like I'm going to get any smithings anyway. Because we got none so far. We also don't have anything somber above a 4 at the moment either. Well, there's a smithing 6. No 5, so we got a 6. Safety grace. Seeing as we're going to cross the bridge of doom. It's not really a bridge, it's trees, but we're going to cross the trees of doom. I think no to that golden seed. Because that looks terrible. Oops, walked off the edge. That's alright. He should get a slight micro stagger when he falls down. That's fine, they're fine. So far, no terrible enemies, so we'll just keep running through. No need for any quit outs. Can't really see what's on the other side of Planty McPlant. Ah, these are all lovely enemies. A 0 stress run through. Alright, it's just a regular black knife. Alright. And then we will Cragblade now. Ah, you piece of shit. I rolled. Come on. Bye-bye. All right. Another split. Nope. All right. Let's try that again. Run up the branch. All the way up the branch. Jump across. This turned out okay-ish after that horrendous start with the stupid Valiant Gargs incident. But to be fair, I feel like most people probably would have that incident as well with Valiant Gargs there, because that's terrible. It is genuinely terrible. Alright, just strength, I suppose. Pump that strength! Alright. Do we have any better armor? Not really. Better with physical. Alright. This. Oops. This. This. And in we go. It's Gary. Fuck that guy. Fucking Gary.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Ah! Snailed! Oh, we're having such a great run! Oh, this is terrible! This is so terrible! Gary just needed to hit twice and he would have micro second and we would have won! And we're going to golden foot this as well when we actually get there. Ah, man. Alright, we'll try that again. Alright. Buffed. Flasked.
Stained by my curse.
Fuck off, Sails.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Ah, fuck. Stop spamming your fucking skulls, cunt. Oops, pardon my frame rate. Stupid Gary. Alright, there we go. Gary's dead. Collect our runes. Hit the split. Then we're off and running again. Alright. Next up, we got to run through to Fire Giant as our next stop. So, grab this grace, sit at this grace, talk to Melina, spam through Melina's dialogue. And then what's after that? Then we got to run back to Rolled Medallion, or the Rolled Lift rather, through the Forbidden Lands, cross the up the Rolled Mount Lift, cross Forbidden Mountaintops, and then we're into yes, please. Strength.
Your thoughts, your ambitions.
All right. Then we're going to go to Rolled Medallion next, or Rolled Lift rather. And then after that, where are we off to? Mountaintops, obviously. Duh. And we will get to our first two-phase boss. Boss where we've actually got to defeat 2 in a row. So far, to this point, they've all been single phases. Margaret is a single phase boss. Fire Giant will be the first. Margaret was single phase, Godric is single phase, DTS is single phase, although it was the second phase of Fire Giant. And then what else have we fought? Goldfroy is single phase. And Morgott was obviously just single phase as well. So we need 3 5s and 2 6s plus 7s 8s as well. I wish this part you could ride Torrent through. It's a very long running section with not a lot going on. There's a rat. And then, oh, we got a pest threads or a, what are they? What are they called? Kindred of Rot. Run past him, make sure he doesn't do any spewing, which he does not. And now we can take the lift all the way up. Eee. Look, 1 foot. Actually, it's no feet. There's a gap. Alright, we can ride Torrent now, thanks to the 5th Maps mod, which allows us to ride Torrent through this entire section, which is so good. Another 6, so we need 3 5s, 1 6. And then we've got a plus 18, which is pretty awesome. Plus 18 shadow balls. We got lots of money. That's 40,000 there on its own. Alright. Jump on the next lift. It would be nice if these auto activated, but that's okay. Do you have the torch in case? Alright, as soon as we're out, we jump back on Torrent. And we ride all the way through the Forbidden Lands without stopping for anything. I don't think it's nighttime. I hope it's not nighttime. Because if it's nighttime, there's another boss here. And I don't want or need another boss to dodge around. That was almost disastrous. We landed where we thought we should have been still flying. Oh, goody. An archer golem. That doesn't look like he's going to shoot us. Not this time. We got Godskin Apostle. Whether it's an apostle or a snail, we don't know. We're not going to stop to find out. Actually, I say this run's bad. I had one that was even worse, right? It was second last boss, so Horror Lose environment. Arena. And it's a 2-phase boss, okay? So second highest or second last boss or arena in the game. And the first phase was Moog, proper Moog, so Moog Lord of Blood. And then the second phase was Spirit Claw Snail, meaning it was effectively 4 bosses in a row, like a gauntlet. We had Moog, followed by Godskin Apostle, followed by Godskin Noble, followed by Snail. And it took me so long to actually finish that fight. Because I didn't have the Purifying Cracked tier, which meant if I didn't one-cycle Moog, which fortunately I could do some of the time, but if I didn't one-cycle Moog, I was burning minimum of 4 flasks on that one fight to just get through the Nihil phase. And that's on top of any just clips that I might have taken throughout that fight, which happens quite a lot, unfortunately, because of the blood flame on the floor. So yeah, and then we had to face Godskin Apostle and Godskin Noble, both of whom were super high scaled compared to their normal difficulty. Like, you don't normally face a Godskin Noble or a Godskin Apostle that late into the game. So their damage, smithing 7, thank you. So I just need to get the 5 6s. I got 2 7s, which is so good. Do I want a D2? No, I don't want to fight the invasion. So we'll grab this Grace, then we'll go back and we'll grab the 5 6. Oh, and our first 8. Okay, that's really great. Alright, we'll go grab the bell bearing for the 5s and 6s. And then we got to go buy 3 5s, 1 6. Whoa! I just about ran off the cliff. So the 5s and 6s smithing stone bell bearing is just tucked away in here. You don't have to do anything for it. You don't have to go anywhere for it. No boss or anything to fight. You just quite literally just run over here and then jump down into here. There we go. Open this door. No enemies, nothing to worry about. You just grab the bell bearing. And then we'll go back to round table hold, do our upgrades real quick. So we got to go buy 3 5s, 1 6, and then we've got 2 7s already. So we need 1 more 7 and 3 8s. Then we'll have a plus 24 set of balls. 3 5s, 1 6, and don't really need them, but we'll take them nonetheless. Alright, we'll go and upgrade real quick. And then we'll be right to hit our fire giant. So, 2-phase boss, which means I've got to fight 2 bosses back to back. Yes, I don't care. Talk. Strengthen. 3, 1, 2. That looks juicy. Sell. Alright. Into Fire Giant we go as soon as we level. Just all strength, I think. Alright, in we go. What do we got for phase 1 Fire Giant? And then once we get through that, we will find out what we got for phase 2. It looks like it's a mystery boss. Godefroy! Hello, Goldfroy. I like this one. This one should be okay. I haven't fought him in a little bit. A little bit cute there, got clipped by his stomp. He is actually really hard to see in this environment. Oops. Alright, phase 1. Oh, it's Moog. Please be baby Moog. Please don't be Nihil Moog, because that's gonna suck. Alright, it's baby Moog, because he's not Nihiling. Alright, it's baby Moog, it's so okay. What? Can you stop spamming Bloodfire for a second, mate? Thank you. Oh, and a free 7. It's great. Alright. We're into the final gauntlet. Baramazula, double boss. And then we've got only 3 after that. Still a lot of running to do though, because we've got to run through all of Faramazula, and I will attempt to do bird skip. I've been pretty successful at it recently, but like everything else that's happening on this stream, I'm probably going to screw it up royally. That's okay. We take those. We take those. Alright, so we got 1 7, we've got 2 8s. 1 8. So we need 2 8s and a 24. Alright. Sit. More strength. Hello, Melina. Yes, please burn yourself to death. Set the thing on fire. Woohoo! Let's go. And now we got 2 cutscenes to skip. And we got to run through to Godskin Duo. We're off. Alright, so we need 2 8s. 2 8s and we got a plus 24. Right now we got a plus 17, 8, 17. And we've got mats to get us to junk. Plus 21. +22. Plus 22. We must be a plus 20 at the moment. Hello, Crabge. Junk. We just keep running. We don't worry about these graces because it's just a running section. There's not really that many enemies along here between this and the next one. It's kind of a grace there for the dragon, but in the randomizer it's not a dragon. So kind of got these two graces that are very close to each other. Don't make any sense. Oh my gosh, the trickster mirror. And you can die, bub. To give me a silver pickled foul foot. Alright. So our IGT is 1 hour 45. I don't think we are going to make PB at this rate. Because that would require beating the rest of it in 12 minutes. And I think the running... Pick up the fucking item. Far out. I really don't understand why that was like that. Ah. That was very, very weird. Hello, Firebomb. Alright, this is the Somber Bell Bearing right here. Hello, Dagon. You got a big tail. Remembrance! First remembrance of the game. Way too late to be of any major use. Hello, sir. More crystal darts. Woo! Alright, grab this grace, and then we are pretty much ready to drop into... Do we upgrade? Ooh, we will have a plus 25 very soon. Alright, hello, Auda. Alright, drink. Commander standard. Frag blade. Let's go. Hey. That's gonna hurt a lot. What? Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever been hit by that like that before. I always dodge it like that. I must have just dodged early. Holy. Oh, and I was so close to a stagger as well. Yeah, hello, Mr. Bat. Runny jumpy boy. It's just what we need. Please no rebounding flames. Excellent. Because that would be totally ass. But, oh, what the fuck? What are you meant to do there? She's standing in the floor and the hitbox is like on the floor. So the way I always dodge that is I go underneath it and then I crouch. And then once you're crouched there, it explodes and it just goes around you. But when it's in the floor, apparently it's got a hitbox there too. So that's something new. Didn't know about that before. I should have gotten the grace around the corner. Alright. Don't you fall through the floor again. Like this is so much more awkward to dodge now. Oh. With it being in the middle of the floor, I guess I don't have to dodge. See? Always dodge it that way. Don't jump up. Make use of the invalid iframes. What a move. Fuck me! I can't see anything through that wall. Like that. That's how I normally dodge it. First headshot. Nah, don't be like that, Abdullah. I can't see anything. Fuck me. See literally nothing there. Alright. Let's go get the last of our upgrades. Why can't I travel to a site of grace? Ooh, Hero's Rune. That's pretty good. Take that. Actually, probably need to pop the Remembrance. Sevens, eights. That should be it. Alright, I think there should be a couple more splits after Godskin Duo and Malekith. It's just not showing them. 8, 9, 10, 25. Woohoo! Last selling spree. And then do a little bit of leveling. 1 level. And it's time for bird skip soon. Alright. So, final gauntlet of bosses. All the bosses, oh no, sorry, I was going to say all the bosses from this point onwards are 2-phase, but that's not true. We've got one more, oops, one more single phase, which will be yeah, land it. Good. Nailed it. Fuck off. Stupid humbug. Alright, so there is one more boss which is single faves, which is Gideon's Arena. The rest of them, Horoluv and Malekith and Radabeast, are all dual phase bosses, which means they are all 2 enemy encounters. We've got to do both of them back to back. So hopefully we don't get any duo bosses. If we do get a duo boss, I'm really hopeful that it is the Watchdog duo, because then I'll just use me little crystal darts that I've got lined up here on my hotbar. And then after that, we should be all good. Alright, so we're going to try bird skip here. Hopefully it works out. We missed the first jump. Alright, we're going good. Alright. Just check this. New splits. Alright. Let's try that jump again. Missed it again. Oh, we're not even on the hard part of this skip yet. And it's a really good skip because it saves so much time. So many enemies as well. Alright. Lock in, Guv. Time to lock in. There we go. That's the first part done. The easy part, I will say. So now we go for the hard part. I will send this elevator back down because we're probably going to miss it. I mean, I have faith we're not going to miss this jump skip. Do I kill enemy? Yes. Nailed it. How good. Oh, okay. So that was actually the hard part, believe it or not, was that second bit, the bit running along that ledge there. So it's essentially, it's a great skip because it skips all of the bird running segment. It skips all of the lightning. It skips the tiny room, the muddy puddles, everything like that. The little bridges with the tiny little rails on them. Skips through all of that and basically gets you to the end point, which is really great. Now, can I jump from here? Down. Yes, we can. Okay, that's a bit faster. Normally I just run around, which is quite slow. So I'll grab this grace, safety grace. So yeah, it skips all of that, and the trick to it is that you kind of got to have your camera a little bit tilted into the wall, but not directly into the wall. It's also a lot easier if you don't run, so you kind of got to hop over the edge, land on a really narrow little lip, and then walk along it until you get to each pillar. At each pillar you then have to do a small jump, not a running jump, just a little jump. Hey, look, 6s. Get you out of the way so I can do my buffs. Right. And then until you get to the last one, at which point you do need to actually do a sprinting jump, because you got to kind of jump and forward and to the right at the same time. Alright, what do we got? The rune bear. That's gonna be fun because this guy's gonna hit like a freaking truck. Good damage. Stop that. Let's do a different move, please. Let's do something other than that. Oh my gosh. Stop with the fucking dash. Fuck me. Alright. Phase 1. We only got hit by just about every... Oh, it's the Invisi Assassin. Nah, this is not great because I haven't got my other thing equipped. Alright. This is not ideal because this is a terrible torch. Alright. This just got a lot harder. What is he doing? Where's he running to? Ah, fuck me. This is going to be a lot harder. I bought this torch because I was like, oh, I'll need the torch in case I have the invisible assassin. This is such a terrible set of bosses. This is a terrible set of bosses. It started with Valiant Gargs, and then it went to... Why does this torch not... Anyway. It also doesn't help that these fists are a terrible weapon for this encounter, but that's okay. We will just have to work our way through it. Alright, so Invisi Assassin when you can't see him. Easiest thing is if you've got a summon and your summon is a little bit leveled and can draw aggro, because not only does the summon take the aggro from you, it also shows you where the assassin is at all times. If, like me, you don't have a summon available to you, the next best thing that you can have is the torch, specifically like the Sentry's torch, but I do not have that. Oops. Roll. So failing having a torch, the next thing you've got is the only thing you can really do at that point is just watch the floor. Alright, so what you're looking for on the floor is you're looking for footsteps. So see how there's the footsteps there? And the greatest thing about the assassins, the black knives, is they stagger off just about everything. And it really is the only thing that saves this fight from being terribly atrocious. Now I've lost him. There it is. Alright, run at me, brus. I lost it. There it is, over there. Somewhere over there now. Where is it? There. Yes. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, that went really well, actually. I'm gonna be honest, that went really, really well. 12 minutes for an enemy I literally can't see. It's not too bad at all. So, the final gauntlet for real now. So we've got to run quickly through Ashen Capital. Then we've got to beat whatever is in Gideon's Arena, followed by a dual phase boss in Horrorloo's Arena. And then finally, Radabeast's Arena, all of which are 2-phase bosses. So, let's get to it. That actually wasn't too bad for Invisi Assassin. I think that was my second attempt at it. And the first attempt kind of scuffed because I was relying on the torch, which didn't do anything. So, not too bad in the end. Alright. We'll run through, we'll come up here, jump on the elevator, run up there, and then into Gideon's Arena. Hopefully it's a boss that's pre-spawned, because then we don't have to sit and listen. If it's something like an ulcerated tree spirit, for example, they spawn into the arena, they're not preloaded, which means you have to kind of sit and wait for the entirety of Gideon's speech, which is quite long. Yo. It'd be so creepy. So yeah, that's the hope. And it is not a preloaded boss, which is a shame. So now I've got to sort of sit and wait for the first one to go through. Alright. So I'll start buffing now. And boss should spawn now. And I was right, it's a tree spirit. There you go. So that's the downside to these spawning in bosses in this, fuck me, this arena. Tree spirit the all-knowing. Oh, I rolled really early there. Stagger. Alright, this should be just about dead. No, that did not do much damage. Edge. Alright. I didn't add splits for anything after Malekith. That's why I wasn't showing anything. It's because I just didn't add the splits. Alright, so 2 more bosses to go. We gotta do Horrorloo's double boss and then Elden Beast double boss. And then we'll be done. Elden Ring, randomized, within hopefully 2.5 hours. So 40 minutes over my PB, which is quite terrible, and the bulk of that time was in a 32 minute struggle against what's his face, Valiant Gargoyles in Malekith's, not Malekith, in what's it called, Arena. So those are other big time losses. DTS, we lost a lot of time on that because it's a slow boss. It was phase 2 Fire Giant, which it's a slow boss. He rolls around a lot. He's got a lot of health. Even with the scale down, he's got really high health pool. So that sort of caused just a bit of grief. But we're into the home stretch now. Right, what's even in here? Let's see, another spawning boss. Okay, that's alright. Oops, didn't mean to do that twice. Once is enough. Alright, well now we've got nothing for phase 2. So, oh, it's a cemetery shade. Okay, I didn't see it there. That's okay. These boys are a little bit easy. So ideally you wait for, there's a move that he does where he just backs off and walks. This one here, and you can run up and you can just backstab him. Why is he damage? Why is he damage? Balls! Hello, balls! Hello, balls. And this should be just about dead, because we should get... There we go. Oh, that's a good one. Oops, we hit the done button. Undo, undo, undo. Control, undo split. Oopsies, oopsie poopsies. More strength. I think I'm past the strength soft cap anyway. That's okay. Alright, final one. So we we bought all of our boiled crabs, but then we used none of them. Alright. 1, 2, 3. And through we go. Alright, good luck, good luck. Oh, Placidusax, no! Oops, we fucked that. Why is Plassy behaving like he's in like pseudo phase 2 already? No, we are dead. Okay, this is not going to be a good fight at all because, and I'll tell you the reason why. With a Citisax flies, this arena does not have walls. It doesn't have walls on it. So what's going to happen, and I guarantee it, I'm just not going to bother with rallying. I may as well. I'll keep going with it. But what is going to happen is Placidusax is going to fly, or he's going to do his phase transition or whatever, and he is going to fly through and just end up off the arena. And he's going to land down the bottom. There's actually like a floor under this arena. And unfortunately, dragons have this really nasty tendency to fly and land down there. And it's so frustrating. So, hopefully we get good RNG, and that does not happen. Alright, one stagger, and that'll be pretty much the end of phase 1. Alright, so now comes the fun part, because as he phase transitions, he starts flying. Right? Where is he? And there we go. The upside to Plus is he keeps doing this. Fuck. Fuck. I was just in the middle of saying the upside to Placidusax is that he teleports back. But, like, look how small this arena is for this fight. This is terrible. Hopefully once we do get through Placidusax, we'll have a clean run on the final boss. That's the hope. Is it likely? Who knows? Probably not. Let's try no rallying stand and let's try a Royal Prawn instead. Bit of extra damage negation. Let's go. Alright, we're back to phase 2 again. So let's see how this one goes. Where is he? Is he doing Placidus Axe's Rain of Fire? Nope, he's just hanging out on the bottom. Oh, there he is. Oopsies. What? I was on the other side of his body. Alright, this is lasers and it's going to suck. Because, and the reason why this is going to suck is because if it hits me through the floor, I can't do anything. And now I'm hoping I'm behind him. I think I'm going to be safe. Yes, okay, cool. So we're okay. That was a little scary. Oh, hello. I didn't realize, forgot that one had a follow-up. Two left. We've got tiny amount of health left. Please just don't run away now. No, don't do that. Ugh. No, not under the arena. Don't die. No! Oh no. That's so tragic. That's so tragic. What a dumb piece of crap. He teleported under the arena and it lost its lock on and it wouldn't relock on when he came back above. That's so garbagely dumb. Oh no. Alright. I am getting close to having to finish stream, so I will give it one final, or we'll go till 2 hours 45. So hopefully that's enough to finish this off. So we're at 2 hours 35-ish at the moment. So hopefully we just need to get through Lassie and then we can see what the next boss has. Yep, please do it again. Thank you. Alright. Phase 1. Alright. Keep the lock on. Thank you. Why did it lose the lock on last time, I wonder? I stand near the edge, he's got to spawn on the arena, right? It's too early for lasers. This isn't just doing Placidusex things. Oh, hello. Thought I was out of range of that. This will be lasers. Whoa, that was almost terrible. Don't die. No, get up here. Holy dooly. No! I couldn't get around behind him because he was standing on the edge. Oh. The way to dodge that move, or to avoid that move, is to run around behind him, jump over his tail. Ah, but we couldn't do that because of the stupid edge of the arena. Alright, last attempt, and then we're finishing the stream, whether we finish or not. Suffice to say, though, this has not been a PB run, not even close. So, we will just call it an end when we get there. Alright, and then, yeah, off stream we'll have another crack and we'll set new splits that actually finish the whole fight. But for now, let's just try to get through. So close. Is it maybe just better just to keep going with the tap R2s there rather than taking the riposte? Don't know. Ah, he stayed on the arena this time. Nope. Whiff. Eee! Oh, that must have been so close to a stagger. Where is he? Over there. Nope, under the arena. Thanks, bus. Yes, stacking him out of lasers. Huge. That's huge. That's so huge. Hopefully he doesn't do it now. Nope, still doing something like it. Still doing lasers. Heal, heal. Crack blade. I think we got it. Please be something easy. Oh no! Oh, you're kidding. This is terrible. I'd argue this is just as bad, if not worse. Holy fuck. Come on, Roger, don't fuck me now. Alright, now we just gotta deal with the triple. At least we've got Torrent. Holy poisey, poise. Alright. Alright, we are out of heals. Alright, we have no more hits left. We take another hit and we are dead. I don't even have an Amber Starlight Shard. Woo! We almost died there. Stop using fucking endure, mate. I am cheesing these two and I do not care. Oh, holy schnitzel! No, 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 no. Don't get greedy now, Gov, hey? No! Alright. I am calling it done at 2 hours 42. I know it's not done. I know it's not done, but honestly, I've got to stop the stream now, and we were one hit away. So that's about it, I guess. Didn't finish it. Got pretty close. 2 hours 42 minutes. It's pretty bad when our PV is so much lower. So, oh well, here's what it is, I guess. So I'm going to just call it a day there. So yeah, hopefully, you know, people like, subscribe, enjoy. Probably not, given that it's not my usual content, but I've sort of stopped playing mobile games as much and moved more onto just my normal PC gaming. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, go from there. All right, thanks all. Enjoy whatever day of the week it is that you actually end up watching this on. But for now, goodbye, good luck, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys around. Bye.